So I made it to the lab and look again, no crew. So I have no option but to think they've all abandoned me. They've left me here on my own, and now I've got to do chemistry or physics or whatever now in order to help save myself, basically. But unfortunately, I'm not very good at that, hence why I'm stuck in here for nearly half an hour. Because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I just got to throw some stuff together and hope for the best, pretty much. So we'll see how we get on. I mean, I know how I get on. I mean, I survive. Yay! But this is possibly the worst half hour of my life. As you can see, on the board, there is formulas, and I do not know formulas very well. There's a keypad, red, white, and blue. I see a molecular thing. I'm like, oh, red, white, and blue. There's 3 red, 4 white, and 2 blue. That must be that, right? Yeah? Yeah? No, it's wrong. It doesn't matter at all. I've definitely counted him right, but it's not right. Believe it or not, a molecular model does not correspond to a password on a drawer or cupboard. Believe it or not. Another robot. I had a great time with the robot last time. Oh, what kind of batteries does it take? Probably like a AA. Everything in this spaceship takes a AA. Like, why would it not? Like even the door, the electric door took 3 AA batteries. Like, I don't know about you, but I would definitely not think, you know what, AA batteries is the one. As you can see, I'm looking at this thinking, wow, to make a crystal I need some form of structure. To make coolant I need some form of structure. However, looking at it, not a clue. That requires me to engage brain, and I do not have one of them, so brain not engaged. So we just look at it a bit. No, I'm honestly, as I'm staring at this, I'm thinking, why am I chosen to go to space? Like, why have I done this to myself? Why not just stay on Earth? If something goes wrong on Earth, you just carry on your day. Something goes wrong in space, you're stuck in space. Like, if this was back home in a lab, there would not be a problem at all. But because I'm in space, you know, big problem. Big, massive problemo. See, and now I'm having to do, like, essentially maths. It's all shapes and stuff in it. Like putting the shapes together to get the right shape. But, you know, can I do it? Hopefully. We'll see, won't we? Possibly not. But possibly do. Maybe I do survive. There we are. It's so hard, I give up. Because when the going gets tough, give up. That's a good saying, I think. When the going gets tough, give up. Bit of metal, of course. Metal on a spaceship. It's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh, good. Zinc. Don't know how zinc's gonna help me. All I know is zinc is a metal. It's on the periodic table somewhere. I think down the bottom. Couldn't tell me. There's a element table there. Not a clue. Where is it? Zinc. Nope, can't for life me find it. I'm assuming it's Z or ZN. Oh, but like potassium is K, in it. Oh dear, it might not be Z or ZN. It might be like T. KR, that's kryptonite. I know that. I know that much about chemistry. BR. Bromine? Bromine? Nah, that doesn't sound like a thing. Bromide sounds better. HF? No. DB? No. CN? No. NH? No. OG is not oxygen. I assume it's like something else. Oh, medicine cabinet. Maybe I can end the suffering. I can knock myself out and wake up, and it'll turn out my crew has saved me. Maybe, hopefully, that'd be brilliant if that was the case. It's obviously probably not going to be the case. But all I need to do, pass out, and then wake up, and then they're there. And I'm saved. I don't have to escape a laboratory. Anyway, I'll start opening stuff. Sodium hydroxide. Oh, and I made something. Sodium aluminate. Did what it said on the side. So I put that in. I have a donut, just in case I get a bit peckish. It's always good to have some snacks. And I find more molecular structures. Or molecule structure things, you know? Whatever they're called. More molecules. So I realised that obviously not the code, is it? Because there's now 11 white things. And white is definitely not 11. I figured maybe it's an average. Maybe they're the same. Find out the difference. Because I have no idea. Because 3 had 3 had 2 for blue is obviously 8. 3 had 2 had 3 again is 8 for red, and then white is 11. So the code is 8811. Turn the tap on. You know, we're stuck in space. No need to save water. Definitely won't need that for survival, will we? Yep. So hopefully I don't run out of water, because I have just left the tap running. Because it's very important to save water when it's a very important resource for life. So you see, sodium aluminate and hydrogen I need. But do I have hydrogen in a can? No, I do not. I've got sulfur and zinc though. Don't know what happens there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around the room, see if there's anything like that explains what is happening. Like what I basically need is like an instruction sheet telling me what to do and where stuff is. So like, oh, you're after hydrogen. That's stored here. I know where it's stored now. I'm pretty sure it's in the next room. And it's like, well, helium. I need that for something. But what do I combine it with? Do I combine it with sodium aluminate? Give this another go. Have a staring contest with a fabricator screen. You never know. Staring it a bit longer, I might actually get it done. But again, at the same, I might not at all. It might make it worse. But look, I'm looking to make the coolant. Look at this. Making progress. Now I just need the one that turns the corner. So I need... what do I need? That one. And then number 1. The one, I mean number 1. The one on the right. And then the one on the left. And I think that should be it. And I've made coolant. Ta-da! 1 coolant. Pop that in there. And now all I need is the crystal. And as you can tell by the length of this video, it takes me a little while to get the crystal. And when I say a little while, it is a long time. It is an awful long time. So now I need nitrogen, which, believe it or not, is there. through the door. Of course, why would it not be through the door? I try and turn the taps off, but they're apparently permanently on now. Like, I'm just going to lose water. But it will get recycled. I say losing water is a thing. It's not going to just go out of the door. We're in space. We don't just dump water outside. That would be silly. What we do instead is we recycle it. And then we drink it. And then use it in our bath water. Then we recycle that and then we drink it. Use it in our bath water. When you think about it, you really hope it's really well filtered. Because otherwise, like, all my muck is getting on the in my stomach. There's no ZN, so I must be wrong about zinc. Or I'm not looking quick enough. It's probably something like ZR. That number 40 on the left hand side. That's possibly zinc. AU is like iron or something. Or silver. AU might be silver. I don't know. I know the ones on the left are like hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, because I probably am. Let's be real. I'm not going to get that all right. But I had a shot. Like, if you don't at least shoot, you're not going to hit, are you? I was probably close, I think. Maybe I got the last few wrong. Probably got the first one wrong. It's not hydrogen, it's helium. Nah, I'm pretty sure helium's He. So what I basically need to do is build the robot, which means I need to get into the thing. You know? The thing? What am I thinking? I need the tablet is what I want to look at. Double check the batteries of the robot. That's what I'm doing. Right. So I'm looking for a way to control the robot. Which basically I need the robot controller device thing. So a remote, that's the one. Remote control for the robot. Or maybe it goes on its own. It doesn't. I don't know why I said that. I know it doesn't. I need to control it. So what I need to do, really, is open that combination lock. Because I'm sure something's going to be in there. Because where else would you keep it? Like, we're in a lab. It's a very small room. There's a locked door. I need to get into that locked room. What I should try and do is break the glass, but it's the most resilient glass I've ever met. Don't know why I said met. How would you meet glass? Hello glass, nice to meet you. But what I need to do is figure out what that code is, and the blue, white and red has got to mean something. Got to. And it's going to be something to do with that tablet having red, white and blue there. There we are. So we'll try the old classic. 111, see if that does anything. But I do have to figure out the exact code, and just staring at stuff isn't going to help. I've got to actually start putting stuff into practice. Like, maybe read the tablet, and then maybe take some actions. Pretty sure that was a random number. I think it might be, obviously thinking back on it, it might be the one that there's, yeah, less of. So I know what it was now. It's the one that's different. So one of them had 2 3s and a 2. One of them had 1 3 and 2 2s. One of them had 1 3 and 2 2s. So it's the odd one that gets it. But now I can control the robot. I can't control the robot because I haven't unlocked the robot. Now I just need the code, which is obviously somewhere. Probably on the back of the controller. Yep, that's it. Let's go wild with a blowtorch. That's going to help things for sure. Point my blowtorch at stuff, because that's going to fix everything. When in doubt, blowtorch everything. I think I legitimately need the blowtorch, actually. I think that's the next step. We'll turn it on first, mate. It's on the back. It's on the back, mate. It's on the back. Now, like, just staring at the controller, just flip it over, and you'll find it. There's even a little bit of card sticking out. Just flip it over. There we are. Turn the blowtorch on. Now I'm just... There we go. Get this vent off. Point a blowtorch at it. Make sure that falls off. And then I nearly put the controller in the vent. But it's very obvious now that I need to go take the robot into the vent, go around, get that nitrogen, and then I can escape. So while I'm thinking about how to flip over a controller, I mean, realistically, if I was smart, I'd just stick my arm in there, reach around for nitrogen, and grab it, and I'd be sorted. But I probably won't do that. I have just put the blowtorch that is on in my pocket, so I will be on fire very soon. Stay tuned for that, because that is a fun experience. So what I need to do is look at the controller and then flip it over. Because whoever used this has obviously has a bad memory and decided to put the code on the back. So just look at the controller and flip it. Controller, flip it. No, so what you want to do is you want to get the controller out. Right idea, like flipping something over. But now you do it with the controller. Yeah. There we go. And flip it. Nope. Nope. You get the controller. And then you flip it. See, you got the idea with the tablet. Practicing flipping stuff. Now I've got to just flip the controller. Nope, the blowtorch that's in my pocket. We don't want that. There we are. We turn that off as well. Just so I don't catch fire. Donut. That is important. A snack. Maybe I should eat the donut and have a snack. No, so what I should be doing here now, and you might have heard it, is I should be flipping over the controller, because that's where the code is that I want to unlock the controller I'm holding. But so far I've looked at every angle of everything else I've got, even the donut, but not the controller which actually has the code on it. So what I'm going to do next is tidy up. Because why would I not tidy up? That's priorities, right? When in doubt, tidy up. It's therapeutic, isn't it? Can I just put the robot in there? Apparently not. There we are. Have I messed this up? Who knows? But what I should really do is look at the controller and then flip it over. Have you ever looked at yourself, like recorded self, and thought, oh my god, you're so dumb. Why are you so dumb? Like, why is past self not looking at the back of the controller? Just look at the back of the controller, mate. It's me. Oh. Yeah, move that up and down all you want. It's not going to show you the code for the controller, which is literally the only thing you have to do right now. The only thing you have to do is find the code. And it's in your hands. Literally in your hands. If you were smart, you just look at the back. Oh, yeah, now we just throw away some rubbish. Priorities. There we are. Good. Throw away some recycling. At least we're recycling. That's good to do. I'm literally cleaning my pockets right now. Put the tools down. Yep. Controller. That blowtorch, don't need that anymore. Use that. Donut. It's only I've got in my hands. The only things I haven't used yet. Right. So, I can see it's a tablet, which I've looked at every single angle of. Looked at the charging port, looked at the back, and then the controller, which I've only looked at the front of. Oh, no, the code's on the back. You can see the little blue card poking out. Try some random numbers, you know. Oh, ta-da! One. 810. It's not that. However, I can can't remember what the code is, but we will figure it out. O is 8, NE is 10, 1 equals 10. No, 18, obviously. That's really thrown me. I can't remember what the code actually was. I know it's not 810. Oh, I do. So, the code is 810. It spells out 1. Alright, so the first number of the code is 1. The second number of the code is an X2. So you find them and it makes a word. It's like 90 and 75. We find 90 and 75 on a periodic table. We got ourselves a number. I believe. I may still be wrong, but I believe that's the case. Like, it spells out 1, so the first number is 1. And I think I'm working that out right now as I'm staring at the back of this code. 8 and 10 is circled 1. Done. Easy. So we've got 90 and 75. 90 is obviously done a little bottom bit, which is TH. And 75 is RE. So THRE, which is, or I guess at the time, I think I went with 3. It's just missing a letter, which don't hurt. So the code is 1, 3, and then 119 is OG. OG? What's 99? 119 and 99 and 119. So 1, 3. Then we've got to find 99 and 119. .99 is down the bottom there. So S 119. Was that actually OG? No, 119's nowhere. How did I not find 119? What is 119? It's nowhere. Just S. Oh, ESFX. 6. Yeah. There we are. Figured it out in the end. There we are. Got ourselves a robot. We can now control said robot. There we are. Find the tunnel. And for some reason, even though I'm in the room I want to be in, I head back. So I go back to the room. I think I want to bump into the table. There we are. That is me bumping into the table. And now I'm able to reach the nitrogen. Because I knocked the table over. Finally, success. All that has taken me like 15 minutes just to figure out. And then I took the wrong one out and put the wrong. Oh no, I'm actually in the right space. Okay, cool. So now we just got to make the shape for the crystal. Obviously then get the crystal and then I can leave. Simple as that. Get on to escaping this death trap of a spaceship. I mean, everyone else has deserted, so I probably should as well. It's a shame they didn't wake me. Or maybe they were kidnapped by aliens. That might have happened. Like, if they were, that is a very good excuse. Like, I'll allow that. Oh, why did you abandon me? Aliens. It's like, oh, okay. I'll let you off then, because there's not much you can really do in an alien abduction, because their technology is much better than ours. And if aliens were to come to this planet, they would for sure be invading, because there's no reason not to. Why would you not? Boom. Created a crystal. Pop the crystal in. Probably lift that up a bit. Oh dear. Can't get a crystal in. What do I do about that? There you go. It's awesome at flash. There we go. Pop the crystal in. And finally, I can escape. Look at that. Sorry about all that torture. That must have been horrendous as it was for you. It must have been horrendous for you as it was for me, because that was torturous. Like, it was so obvious what I needed to do. So go ahead and slate me in the comments. Go ahead. I don't mind. I deserve it. Don't even like. Don't even subscribe. Even dislike if you have to. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.